Hey guys, what's going on? In this video, we're going to talk about 3 things that I have learned and some lessons that I have gone through while raising goats. But before we get to there, I want you guys to like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please leave me a comment after the video's over or whenever you're ready to leave. So, the first thing, well, I'm not going to get to that yet. I want to talk about how the goats are so cute. You can't just have one. You can't have one because they're a herd animal. And for 2, they're just so cute you can't stop. So for me, I had one. I learned that they can't be alone. I ended up buying 6 more. So I went to 7, just like that. So that takes me to number 1, goat fencing. So with goat fencing, you need to have it strong, sturdy, and you want to plan out your budget. So for me, I thought this panel stuff was going to be the easiest for me, which paneling is pretty easy. The benefit for paneling is if you need to take it down, it's a lot easier to maneuver, put back up. It's a little bit less permanent than rolled fencing. For me, what I should have done is spent a little bit more time, and with the amount of fencing I have here, and I think it's 240 feet, there's a few panels. I'm not going to count them right now, but with the same amount of money, I could have bought 900 feet worth of fencing for this price. So, and that's over 3 times. So, fencing. That takes me to number 2, catching a goat, because a goat is going to get out whether they jump the fence, tear through the fence falls down and they get through a hole, or you open the gate and they're gone. They just jump out. Somebody forgets a gate, they're gone. You need to know how to catch a goat. They have little tools that you can grab their feet, which I need to get actually right now, because I got one. She's kind of a turd to me, and I'll put all of them up and I'll literally let them out, and then they'll run open to the open field, and they know where to go because I've done it so many times. But I used to just chase them around for 30 minutes to an hour, and I'd be getting so mad, so frustrated, and I would get sticks and I would hold 2 of them out, one on each hand, kind of make me look bigger to help me herd this animal, or at the time it was animals, back into the pen. It didn't work very well for me, so I ended up getting smarter about the 3rd or 4th time, and I used the alfalfa that I had, and I learned that goats love alfalfa. It's like crack to them, like candy, and they love the smell of it. And so I would shake that and they'd come running single file, because I don't know why, one starts running, they all start running. So outsmart a goat. Treats is the number 1 thing. 2, get that little tool that catches them by the leg. On the other end of that tool, it has a little shepherd's hook. I don't know the name of it. Somebody will leave it in the comments, and if you do, I'm going to pin it, and if not, I'm gonna probably just find it and pin it myself. The 3rd thing, and the most important thing that I have learned while raising goats, is their diet. So before I explain that, I'm going to give you a little bit of the backstory. I bought the goats, bought 6 more, and I bought them with the understanding of I know that I need to feed them and water them every day, and I knew that they needed pasture. So I did. I bought this paneling that you see up here where it's really sandy now because they walk on it and eat that, and that's about all I knew before I jumped in. Little did I know they're going to turn it into dirt, and all I had was goat food, and I thought that was going to be enough. I had complications. I had 5 goats born on my first 1.5 years, and 2 of those babies, and they would get weak and very lethargic, and on the 3rd or 4th day they ended up passing after being born. So the next time around things got a little bit better. This last winter I bought a bunch of hay. I did the best I could on predicting how much hay I needed. I ended up buying 33 bales, and at that time I had 11 goats, and so I'd put a bale of hay out there every 2 to 3 days for my goats. That's about how I predicted it, because I bought 1 bale at Atwood's, and I saw how long it took them to finish it out, and so that's how I got my predicting. And I bought just about 5 extra just because I was cutting it that close. So I bought the hay, and then I put them out on the grass a lot more when I had grass, when it was that season. So if you do the math, if I lost 2 goats, and on average, let's just say to make it easy, $100 per head. This electric fence where you see them at, I'm gonna go out there, spin this around, my arm's getting pretty tired. This fencing setup that's very portable, very nice, it's not that heavy. I got a really long one, it's 100 feet. So by the time I get done pulling up all the poles, my shoulder's pretty tired, my arm's pretty tired. So if you're not very strong, I would recommend a little bit shorter. But this right here has helped me save a lot of money. When I did just goat feed, I would feed them 2 gallons, or 2 scoops. That's what I'm gonna refer it to as scoops. I would feed them 2 scoops of food every day. Now I've got 21 goats. I feed them less than half of a scoop, but they're getting grass every day. I move it around. So you see right there, there's 3 days. There's kind of a big square out there. There's another day. And then you got this rectangle here. We got 2 days here. And we got a square here. You can't really see it now, it's growing in. There's a day. And then over here to the door, to this hill, I got another day. So there's 3, they're on their 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 9 days of grass just right here that I've moved them. And I've got about 2 more days, 3 more days back there. And then I always take them into my backyard to clear around the trees where the poison ivy's at. So about 14 days or so, hold on Riley, I'm moving my goats every single day. They're getting grass. I'm saving a lot of money from not feeding them 2 scoops, but less than half of a scoop of feed a day. That's it, guys. So if you made it this far and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the algorithm for this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're a new follower, and please leave me a comment. This video is hopefully going to be in a collaboration with some other channels. I'm going to put their links below. I'm going to put this in a playlist. So if you found this in a playlist, please watch the other ones. But most of all, I hope that my experiences raising goats is going to help you on raising goats. So that's going to make your life a little bit easier and your experience a lot more easier. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have fun.